Well, everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Upon Entry, a new thriller from directors Alejandro Rojas and Juan Sebastian Vasquez. And this film focuses on a couple, Diego, played by Alberto Amon, and Elena, played by Bruna Cusi, as they come into the United States, flying from Spain, landing in New York, and trying to transfer flights over to Miami to start their life together in America. And over the course of an hour and 12 minutes without credits, we see the worst of interrogations, intrusions of privacy that government agents of the United States can do to absolutely make this experience horrific for this couple. And this film really struck a nerve with me because, especially in our current state of dealing with migrant workers coming over from the southern border and all of this talk about illegal immigration, this is the movie that tells us why so many people try to do things outside of the system, because if this is the way that we treat the people who come into our country, wow, why would anyone want to come here? And maybe that's the purpose. And it definitely seemed like that's the purpose in the hands of these two agents, played by Ben Temple and Laura Gomez, of really trying to push every single button possible. This film, narratively, has a couple specific beats of, them landing in the plane, getting off the plane, checking in, where they're checking their passports and everything, and that uncomfortable, tense interaction. And then them being pulled into the separate section of the airport and how they are treated, refusal of food, refusal of water, and then brought into a small room where they're interrogated and their whole entire lives are ripped to pieces. And this film has such great tension and suspense along the way from Rojas and Vasquez in terms of their direction. And there's so much depth to these interactions from Rojas and Vasquez's screenplay. It's something so engaging and thrilling and unnerving to watch as these two agents completely rip to shreds these two people and expose all of the underbelly of their relationship, their personal lives, in the most intrusive and inhuman way. It's just one of those kinds of things where probably the only thing that was holding me back is that all the antagonistic elements in the film are so far to a specific place that it does get overbearing after a while. I know the point is to show the worst of the worst, but there's no nuance here in terms of the antagonistic approach. The nuance comes in how complicated this relationship really is, and Amon and Kusi do such a fantastic job of adding so much depth and impact to their interactions and their engagement with each other, with these special agents who are grilling them unmercilessly. And in the end, this is a fascinating film that's like ogres. It has layers, as it pulls back each of these layers to reveal deeper, darker, unfortunate occurrences around every corner. And this is such an impactful film and really blew me away with its simplicity in terms of its concept and narrative, but complexity in its themes, its ideas, and what it says about international interactions among other people coming into our country, and then deeper in terms of looking at a relationship and the purpose of it and trust in a relationship. And up until the final moment of the film, it grabs you, and then it leaves you in an interesting place with so many questions and so much to think about afterwards. This is certainly a hidden gem here in 2023, so make sure to check it out when you can. But those are my thoughts on Upon Entry. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.